Hi everyone, welcome to Rural Roots Yoga. My name's Jackie. Welcome to class. So today we're gonna have a kind of like moderate flow, not super hard, pretty laid back and slow. We're gonna work through some hip closed sort of postures. Think warrior one, crescent lunge. We'll have a little bit of time toward the end to kind of cool down. And as always, if you have an extended amount of time that you can take a Shavasana, I welcome you to. We will end class before you have much time for a Shavasana. So if your schedule this morning or this afternoon allows you to take an extended Shavasana, I encourage you to do that. Today, I do have a set of blocks, a couple at the top of my mat. I always have a bolster and a blanket nearby in case there's anything that doesn't feel necessarily supported and you want a little extra support, have that nearby. Today, we are gonna get started on our backs in some windshield wipers. So go ahead and lie down onto your back and we'll bend at those knees. So lying down onto your back, you're gonna take the feet nice and wide on your mat. The pinky toes are even with the long edges of your mat, and we'll start to drop those knees side to side. Allow the inhale to bring the knees up, the exhale to drop those knees over, and just move with your breath here, not rushing or forcing, just allowing the body to start to move and to start to connect. Those arms can be kind of down beside you. They can be out in a T or in a cactus. If that chest wants a little bit of extra opening, that's kind of a nice variation to the upper body as we're getting some movement through the lower body. And we'll just move here, a couple more each side. Allowing that inhale to bring the knees up and the exhale to drop the knees over, even out those sides. So I have one more here. And we'll bring the knees up to center. On your inhale, let's take that big full body stretch. Reach long, fingertips all the way to toes. Let's pause here and take an extra little shift. So reach a little bit farther through those toes, reach a little bit further through those arms. Then on your exhale, draw the knees into the chest, hands come to shins, coil in nice and tight here. Maybe lifting up through that tail, maybe lifting up through the neck and through the shoulders. Maybe there's a little rock side to side. Another full breath. And then we'll take some hip circles with those knees in. So knees into body, drop them to the side, kind of like tracing a big barrel with those knees. Let's reverse that direction. Knees hug in, they kind of go wide. Last one. Legs go straight up to the sky. Hands can come behind those thighs, or arms can be down beside you. Let's take a point and flex through those ankles and those feet. Maybe wiggling out through the toes, rolling ankles, finding any extra movements here your body might be asking you for. Last one. You'll draw the knees back into the body, hands come to shins or thighs. Take one more big full body stretch, reach it long, fingertips all the way to toes. As you exhale, knees draw to chest, hands to shins, coil in tight. Maybe lift the head, maybe leave the head on the floor. Then let's take a couple rocks. So you're gonna take a couple, allowing that core to start to wake up, and then making your way all the way up and over into your tabletop. Hands come under shoulders, knees come under hips, and we'll start to take a few cat and cows. Inhaling, dropping down through that belly into a cow. Exhaling, coiling in to your cat. Curving through the spine, capping through the back. Taking these cat and cows at your pace, with your movement. A few inhales, a few exhales, a few sways side to side, moving through those hips, moving through the back. Whatever extra movement your body wants, please take it. Let's take one more cow, up to one more cat. Then come back to center into your tabletop. Draw the navel in tight to the spine. Let's ground down through those hands. There's space between the shoulder blades. On your next inhale, reach the right leg back, lengthening through the right toes. Left arm might reach long into that spinal balance. Next, exhale, elbow to knee, curve the spine, cap the back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, coil in. Inhale, reach. And exhale, coil in. Breathe in, reach long, stay here. Reach through the right toes, reach through those left fingertips. Keep the leg lifted, bring the hand to the floor. Take those right toes to the floor, straight back behind you. You'll press through those hands, shifting the weight back into the right leg. Lengthening through the back side of that right leg. Big stretch through that right calf, maybe the right Achilles, into that right hamstring. Let's inhale, shift forward, lift the right foot, draw it over to the left side, so maybe just outside of the mat or maybe still on the mat. Again, you'll press back through those hands, reaching through the back of the right heel. Then drop those hips slightly to the right side. Feel a stretch through the outside edge of the right thigh, the right IT band. One more breath. And inhale, shift forward, bring that right knee to the floor. Take a little cat and cow, maybe a roll out of that right wrist. A little extra movement here if you want it. The key to these practices and these movements are making them your own, not forcing them to be what I'm encouraging you to take, but to be what your body actually is asking for today. Last round of these cat and cows. Then we'll take it to the other side. Come back to that stillness. Navel draws in tight, left leg reaches long. Maybe that right arm reaches long. Lengthen fingertips to toes. Fire up that left glute, then exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, coil in. One more time, inhale, reach long. And exhale, coil in. Reach long, pause here. Hand comes to floor. Left toes reach back, toes to floor. Shift back through those hands, lengthening through the back of the left leg. Long line heel to tail. Through that calf. Maybe a little bit into that hamstring, focusing here more on the Achilles and the calf. Next, inhale, shift forward. Lift the left leg, cross it over to the right edge of your mat. Again, press back through those hands. Then drop the hips slightly to the left side, feeling it through that left side body. The outer hip, the outer IT band. Let's take one more here. Inhale, shift forward, bring the knee back to the floor. Take a little cat and cow. Add some movement. Then when that feels complete to you, we're gonna meet in a downward facing dog. So from your tabletop, you'll step those feet back, lift up through the hips. I like to find my down dog coming from a plank, hands under shoulders, legs long. Then you lift those hips. There might be a little step in with the feet, a little bit of a shortening of that stance, but not too much. Tail being the highest point on the body. Take another full breath here. Pedal out through those legs, lengthen out through those hamstrings, those calves, that tail reaching up, long line ankles, and heels to tail. But then also wrist creeps up to that tail. Next, exhale, make your way to the top of your mat into your forward fold. Hinge at those hips. Let's give the shoulders a roll, the head a shake, yes and no. Release a little bit of tension through that upper body. In my first forward fold of the day, I like to have those knees fairly bent, allowing that belly to rest heavy on the thighs. Another inhale and another exhale. On your next inhale, find your halfway lift. Palms against shins, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reverse that swan dive, reach it all the way up. And exhale, hands come down to the heart, close the eyes. Roll those shoulders down and back, lift up tall through your crown. And let's pause here in this Tadasana. Hands can be at heart or arms can be reaching down beside you, palms facing forward. Regardless, those shoulders are down and back. Chest is open, crown is reaching tall. As we pause here in this Tadasana, we set that intention for this practice. That intention for this time that you're taking on your mat today. As we move through classes, there might be days when I give you prompts, encouragements for mantras or intentions. But today I want you to find that intention that speaks to you. That intention that you're needing as you move through this practice or this day, maybe the rest of a week or a weekend. Find the intention that speaks and let it take root here. Take that big inhale in through the nose. Exhaling, letting everything go that isn't that intention that you're setting. Creating space in your body and your mind to really allow that intention to take root. On your next inhale, blink those eyes open, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Breathe into your halfway lift. Then as you exhale, hands plant, step back into your plank. Let's pause here in this plank. Navel draws in tight to the spine. You're cultivating strength through the whole body. Those calves are working, that navel pulling in. Next, exhale, lower down to your belly, so you're lying flat on the floor. From here, let's take that right arm out to the side, right palm down. So you're on your belly, right arm is reaching out to the side, right palm is down, so it's like a capital T shape. Left hand is beside your chest. You're gonna press through that left hand and roll over to the right side. I'll come back down here and show you. Right arm is reaching out, left hand presses through. You roll over to the right side. Maybe it's a small roll, maybe it's a big roll. You should feel it into that right shoulder, that right pec. One more breath. Next, exhale, lower back to the floor. We take it to the other side. Right hand in beside your chest. That left arm reaches long, palm flat on the floor. Roll over to your left side. Head resting to the floor or to a block. What we don't want is to create tension through the neck by keeping the head lifted. That top leg can make a little kickstand. We take another breath here. Then we exhale, lower back to the floor. Hands come in beside your chest, knees or toes. Let's press it up to a plank and lift those hips, downward facing dog. Take your pedal, take your sway. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Breathe into your halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Reverse your swan dive, reach it up. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's take that again. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, hinge, fold forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands plant, step back to plank. Pause here. Navel in tight. Knees or toes lower to your belly. From here, let's bring those hands beside the chest. You're up on those fingertips, elbows up to the sky. Inhale, peel your heart, your chest up to a low cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, up, pause here. Engage that low back. And exhale, lower to the floor. Hands in beside your chest, elbows hug in tight to the body. Knees or toes, press it up. Lift your hips, down dog. From this downward facing dog, let's take the right leg high to your three-legged dog. Lengthen up through the toes, bend the knee. Take a little hip circle. Eventually step the right foot between the hands. Left knee lowers to the floor. We're in a low lunge. Arms reach up. Left glutes engaged, opening up through the front of that left thigh. You're reaching through those fingertips. In this low lunge, I'm gonna turn and face you. In this low lunge, right foot is still forward, left knee still on the floor. I want you to feel it through the front of this left thigh. So that knee is stacked fairly underneath the hip. It's not super far back, but then there's a little tuck of that pelvis and an engagement of that left glute. So you're really feeling the length and the opening through the front of the left thigh. Take another breath here. Last one. Perfect. Then on your exhale, hands frame your front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and take the right leg high. Both feet eventually to the floor. A pedal or a sway. Into that left side, then we add on, left leg goes high. Bend the knee, take that hip circle. Left foot steps through, right knee lowers to the floor. Low lunge. Same thing as on that opposite side. Right knee is stacked fairly underneath the hip. There's that tuck and that shift forward. Feel it through the front of the right thigh. Navel draws in, reach through those fingertips. Another full breath. On your exhale, hands frame your front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and take the left leg high. Both feet eventually to the floor. Pedal, sway, breathe. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Breathe, inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse that swan dive, reach it up. And exhale, hands come down to heart. Take that full breath in and out. Resetting right here. Big inhales, big exhales. And we'll move on, we'll add on. Inhale, lift and reach up. Exhale, hinge, fold forward. Breathe into your halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, hands plant, step back to your plank, pause here. Options to hold this plank, to take those 3 rolling cobras, or if you've been practicing yoga for a while, and a chaturanga upward facing dog is in your practice, and you want to take it, you're welcome to. You have a couple breaths, whether you're in a plank or those rolling cobras or that chaturanga. Meeting me eventually in a downward facing dog. Right leg goes high. Bend that right knee open through the hip. Step the right foot through, left knee lowers. Low lunge briefly. Arms reach up, core draws in. Take another breath. Then on your next inhale, if hands need to come to blocks or the floor, you're welcome to. But we're gonna come into a high crescent lunge, tucking the back toes and lifting the back knee. Still keeping that tuck of the pelvis. Back leg really doesn't have to be perfectly straight, but we want a good bend to that right knee. Take another breath here. On your next exhale, finding a twist, left hand to your mat or to a block, right hand, right knee, twist tummy, chest, shoulder. Right arm might reach up to the sky. Inhale, come back up, crescent lunge. Keeping that front knee bent. Exhale, hover over that front thigh, palms come up. Inhale, coming up to your high crescent lunge. We take that sweep again. Exhale, hover over your front thigh, palms up. We take it one more time. Inhale, crescent lunge. And exhale, hover. Inhale, come up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to your mat. Right leg goes high. Both feet to the floor. Take a pause, a pedal a sway. Left side. Inhale, left leg high. Hip circle if you want it. Left foot steps through. Right knee lowers to the floor. Arms reach up. And we're in that low lunge. Pelvis is tucked. Openness of that front thigh. Hands can come to the floor or not. Tucking the right toes. Lifting the right knee, high crescent lunge. Keep that bend of the front leg. Take a pause here. Then we find our twist. Right hand to the mat or to a block, left hand, left knee. Arm reaches up, twisting, tummy, chest, shoulders. Inhale, come back up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hover over that front thigh, palms up and back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, sweep the arms back and hover. One more time, inhale up. And exhale, hover. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands to your mat. Left leg goes high. Both feet to floor. Take a pause, a breath. Step forward. Forward fold. One more flow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Exhale, hands to heart, reset. Take that big breath in through the nose. Big exhale, sigh it out. Maybe one more time if you want it. That sigh, that release. Then we move through one more set. One more set of movement, and then a little cool down. Blink the eyes open. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hands plant, step back, plank. Taking again that flow that maybe your body wants. Maybe it's those 3 rolling cobras. Maybe it's that chaturanga, upward facing dog. Maybe it's even a moment in a child's pose. It's your body, it's your movement, and these are the places where we start to allow our bodies to take the shapes that fit. Where we make it spicier, or we tone it down a little bit. Down dog is where we're gonna meet. And we'll go back into that right side. Right leg goes high. This time we find a warrior 1. Right foot's gonna step through, but closer to your right thumb. Left heel's gonna come down. Those feet are on train tracks. So they're not intersecting here. Hips are square to the top of your mat. Arms are reaching up to the sky. That back heel is planted. There's a long line through the back leg. And the right knee stays bent. We pause here in this warrior 1. Take another inhale. Then we find a clasp of those hands behind us. Either clasp of hands or forearms works. Clasping the hands or the forearms, inhale, reach the heart up to the sky, and exhale into a humble warrior, hovering over that front inner thigh. Inhale, come back up, warrior 1. And exhale, hands to mat, back heel pops up, right leg goes high. Both feet to floor. Last round, left leg goes high. Bend the knee. Left foot steps through, closer to your left thumb. Right heel comes down to mat, heels or feet are on those train tracks. Hips square, shoulders square, arms reach straight up. Planting down through that right heel. That right foot might be at a 45 or slightly less, or more. But the right heel is down. Take another breath. Hands come behind, finding an odd clasp. Inhale, heart chest up. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, come up. And exhale, hands to mat, back heel pops up. Left leg goes high. Both feet to floor. Knees go wide, big toes together, child's pose. Forehead to the mat or to a block. Arms reach long. You're gonna pause in a child's pose here. Taking that big breath in through the nose. And that big exhale, sigh out. You have a few rounds of breath here. Letting go of anything you're holding on to. And coming back to that intention that you set. Full inhale, full exhale. Last couple. Allowing that breath to start to settle, to start to mellow. Inhales and exhales. Let's take 2 more. You're still in that child's pose. Then from your child's pose, you'll come up to a tabletop. You'll swing the legs around in front of you. Hands come behind those thighs, and you start to lower to the floor. Let's give those knees a little rock side to side, or those legs a little windshield wiper. Taking any final shapes right here your body might be asking you for. Breathing in and breathing out. We'll find stillness. We'll take the right ankle over the left knee. Let's open up through that right hip. You're welcome to stay right here if this feels good and enough. If you want a little bit more, let's hug the left knee into the body, threading the right hand through the eye of the needle, still pressing the right knee away. And feeling that stretch into the hip and into that outer glute. Pausing in the supine pigeon for a handful of breath. Full inhales, full exhales. Big breaths and pauses. Left foot comes to floor. Right ankle is still crossed. Let's drop everything over to the left side of your mat. So the outside edge of your left thigh and your right foot come to the mat or to the floor. Right hip is peeling up, right shoulder is staying down. You're in a twist. You can always bring the right foot to a block if it doesn't come all the way to the floor. Handful of breath. Inhale, come back up. Right foot to floor. Give those knees a little drop side to side. Find that stillness. Left ankle to your right knee. Open up through that left hip. Then maybe hug the right knee into the body or keep the right foot on the floor. Handful of breath here. Slowing everything, settling everything. Last couple. Right foot comes to floor. Everything drops over to that right side, outer edge of your right thigh. Left foot. Left hip peeling up, left shoulder staying down. We pause in this twist. Just a couple breaths here. Big inhales, big exhales. Last one. Come back up. Bring the left foot to the floor. Windshield wiper out those knees. Then if you have time, I invite you to take a few moments into a Shavasana. If you don't and you're ready to start your day, you'll meet me up at your seat. Regardless if you take that time for a Shavasana, if you're going to start your day or end your day, I thank you so much for joining me for class today, joining me in this practice and this movement. And much light and love. Namaste.